In the lyrically section, the tempo slows down, and we need to then look at a very connected phrasing so that we aren't really giving ourselves any chance to kind of lose the buzz. It's marked piano, but that doesn't mean silent. It means that you're going to play your softest, best buzz. If it's not real super soft, then make it as soft as you can hang so that you're keeping that tone alive. And again, some mouthpiece work will help on this. So if I'm looking at the very first 4 measures of lyrically, I may grab my metronome and find some 72. And play like this. Now, in my mind, I wasn't at piano, but I was keeping my buzz alive, and I was playing a softer dynamic than I was at stately. So that's a good start. Now I may do this. I may grab trusty dusty mouthpiece again and say, just keeping a good sound coming out of the mouthpiece. Now, if I'm doing it right, I'll put that sound or this voice through the megaphone. Both times you heard that I gave a little more energy as I got up into the G at the top of the staff. You're going to need it. And that's okay to do that. As we get up into the top of the staff and farther up, it's harder for us to play quietly up there. It's good work to do in your practice, but it's sometimes good to just give yourself a little energy to keep your tonal integrity happening. It's much easier to learn this stuff when you always listen to yourself play it well. The rhythm parts in the next section, from like 18 on to the fermata there, just make sure that you're keeping a good quarter note pulse. Ba da dee da dee dee dum, da 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 dee da dum. You're free to slow down right there. So we have the retard there. We don't have to be real strict into the fermata. And then just give it a good taper. Your best taper down to 0. The other thing that I want to say about this is your D naturals right off the top there. As soon as you're going to start lyrically, you should have your 3rd valve slide kicked, probably about a 1/2 inch, so that that D natural can be in tune and you don't have to worry about moving it when we're playing those 8th notes. That's a big deal, and we don't prepare necessarily as well as we should. When we see things like that in music, we tend to kick right at the instant that the note is supposed to speak, and of course we're a little late on it then. So if you can write yourself a little note, a reminder about kicking that D natural a bit so that you're not having to worry about it at all, then you can pull it in at some point before measure 18 when you don't want it out for the A flat.